Yes, the economy's not too bad here in Desert Wells or Palm Desert, Casa Dorado, gated communities. This is what happens when you set aside your money, invest it very well, don't sell when the stock market's at the bottom. El Dorado Drive, and you buy a little townhouse on a golf course in a gated community. You got all kinds of activities and things to keep you busy. They'll make you meals if you want. There's City Hall. Everything's nice here. They got covered parking. They got folks here giving them work, putting up signs. Indian Wells, California, between Palm Desert and La Quinta, California. In the desert. Everything here is called desert. Desert roofing, desert pools, desert tire. What's for desert? Oh, I'm trying to get out of my slump here. I missed the aluminum box trailer. Couldn't get a cash advance from the bank. So, I miss it. I missed it. I miss it. Miramonte Resort and Spa. Indian Wells. I wonder where that name comes from. Indian Wells. Renaissance Hyatt Grand Champions. Want some fish? I'm not a fish guy. I'll have salmon, cans of tuna with a little bit of mercury. I mean, whatever. I hate mayonnaise. So. That building has a slate roof. I thought slate came from the Northeast. Maybe it's fake slate. I've got to go back to my hotel room. I stayed at the Travelodge last night. It was so-so, $53. The little refrigerator was grinding away all night. The room was hot, so I had to turn on the air conditioning. It was a sweat bath in there. The receptacle by the door was totally worn out. I told the guy at the desk, well, we use that to plug in the vacuum cleaner every day. I said, well, you change it. It's 50 cents for a new one, or you get a heavy-duty one for $2. Mulch. Monster piles. All these little townhouses, or whatever they call them. Garden apartments, cottages, behind the wall. Stay out if you're poor and looking for a job and you're selling pencils. We don't want you here. Gated community. Enter with permission only. If you're driving a Renault Jumpy, or is it a Citroen? I think it's a Renault. If you're driving a Renault Jumpy, full of scrap, and you got a big pair of leather working gloves on the dash. I got vinyl gloves. See how nice things are here in Indian Wells. Roads are nice. Everything's nice. Golf course. There's a golf course in there. Yep, I had a few nice people that watched my videos, invite me to their houses. One fellow in San Diego, cereal marshmallows. Yep, breakfast cereal marshmallows. But wrong direction. Then I had another guy in Palm Desert, desert, hot, sun, desert, just a few miles north of Palm Springs, but wrong direction. I gotta head east. Wrong direction. Too bad. He offered me the use of his tools. He offered me the use of his tools in his shop, but it's almost noon now. I got to change the master cylinder on this beast. I got my tires installed. I smashed my windshield. Bummer. House in the hill. Where's your house? Oh, it's in a hill. Cliff House. Fresh. Great snacks. Where are we going now? Yep, there's some rocks right there. Boulders, rocks. Bank of America, U.S. Bank. That's all you see here is shopping center after shopping center after shopping center. I guess they just want you to shop. Shop till you drop. Right? Those mountains, they're everywhere. It's beautiful here. It really is. I guess if you live here all the time, you don't appreciate the beautiful weather because it's always beautiful, and you have nothing to relate it to. You can't say, oh, it's so nice here, because it used to be raining, and freezing rain, and hail, and cold, and windy, and bugs, and flies because you just don't have it. It's just nice all year long. Ranchero sedan delivery. That was a Falcon sedan delivery. That wasn't a Ranchero. It's a Ranchero with a back. AutoZone. Get in the zone. I gotta pick up my master cylinder. I bought a new one, made in China, $60. New Delco oil filter, $4.19. Brake fluid. Went to Walmart to save $2. Gave back the jeans that I bought because my luggage got misplaced. And I got a huge leftover meal. Oh, gotta change lanes here. I got a lane closed and not a lot of warning. Just all of a sudden you're on top of it. So I got my lunch all set out, my breakfast and my lunch from the salad bar at Sizzlers. They're very nice in Sizzlers. Very accommodating for people like me that like to take an extra helping and then put it in a styrofoam box work truck. Lots of cars for sale, lots of Nissans. Torre, Nissan. Chevrolet Cadillac. I'm getting a Chevrolet pickup truck. That's called a Cadillac. Chevrolet Cadillac. 4-wheel drive. This guy does sandblasting. Portable sandblasting. I wonder what that's like. Pool cleaning, maybe. Pretty sure it said sandblasting. Oh, Walmart. That's where I went last night. See that rock? That's not rock. That's mesh, wood, with mesh over it and a bit of stucco. Don't be fooled. Fake rock. Fake rock. It's funny, they got so many rocks here, they still make fake rocks, probably made in China. Like my master cylinder. Air conditioning's blowing cold. Could be a touch colder, but I'm going to just leave it alone. The compressor looks pretty tired, and there's something squeaking underneath the hood. Squeak, 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 squeak. Idler maybe, or the alternator. There's a exposed bearing on the back of these alternators that they've been using since the late 80s, 86, 87. GM updated their alternators to mini junk size, and the back bearing is exposed. It used to be a sealed, semi-sealed bearing. Now the back is, you can see the shaft turn. It's an exposed alternator shaft bearing, and it's junk. They don't last. This one's squeaking, it doesn't destroy itself. Spray a bit of grease on it, maybe some high temp molybdenum lube. I'll show it to you a little later. You can see what I'm talking about. These folks are from Montana. 265 70 17s. That's the stupidest thing, going to 17-inch wheels. Makes all the 16s obsolete. Alright. Dune Palms Road. See you in a bit. My last stop in Indio, Coachella, La Quinta is to use the bathroom at the Cadillac dealership. So I thought I'd just drive around a lot and show you some brand new Cadillacs. And Chrysler Crossfires, and Toyotas, and Corvettes. In California, the license plate, the tag, the number plate stays with the vehicle forever. I don't even know if Mrs. CW is going to come to Phoenix. One of our tenants isn't paying the rent. Got every excuse in the book. So I said it'll be there in a week. Take a vacation or stay back at work. Leave your work behind. Tahoe. Chevrolet GMC Cadillac. I did this once, towing the Corvair to Indiana. I stopped at a Chevy dealership 3 years ago or so, 4 years ago, in Pennsylvania, and I ended up at the end of the new car lot, huge lot, towing the trailer, and there was no way out, just like now. I wonder how many of these trucks are 4-wheel drive. I bet you they're all 2-wheel drive. Everybody goes over that. I think I will too. Oh, it's a different dealership. It's Nissan, probably the same owner. Back you up, promise. Come on back. Anyhow, what's a little curb between friends? Come over here now. wonder where the heck I came out from, but I don't even think they're paying attention. Lots of new Nissans, Xteras, Nissans, Maximas, and the lot better not get narrower, otherwise I'll be trapped in here again. I'll have to back up and go over that curb going backwards. Brand new vehicles. Sentras, Rogues, Altimas. I think those were Altimas back there. They weren't Maximas, they were Altimas. Pardon me, the Altima used to be a smaller car. They upscaled it. Much like GM and Ford and Chrysler used to do. Bigger, bigger, bigger. That's a cool color, that convertible. Looks like the Azure Aqua. Wait a minute, British Columbia? All the way from Canada and a CJ. Jeez. And an off-road one too. They probably towed behind their camper. Who's fooling who? Acura MDX. $30,000. Wow. Gotta be rich. Or make lots of payments. I sort of fall halfway in between. I'm not rich, but I buy them on the credit card, then I pay them off after. So. This one I paid for in cash, but Mrs. CW doesn't seem to agree. She thinks I should pay for everything in cash. Of course, I'll never have the cash because sticks it all. Chrome. Nissan. Let's take a look at that one for a second. Nissan Chrome. Oh, wow. Check this baby out.